Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Tinfoil Fitted.
Just lose you.
Oh no, I hope you didn't. StreamYard's been on some tweak stuff lately.
I got you. You're back.
I bet. Yeah, everybody, welcome back to Tinfoil Fitted. We got a pretty crazy little weird one lined up today.
Super weird, bro.
Local hometown story and shit for me.
Hell yeah. That's dope. You was alive too, right? When it happened?
Yeah. I don't like we were saying backstage and shit. I don't remember or nothing like that, but I was alive.
I know you was probably hella young.
Yeah, I was like 6.
Yeah, because I was, depending on what time of year it is, I was either 6 or 7.
Actually, I literally just turned 6. It was on November 22nd. My birthday is November 20th.
Oh, yeah. So I was about to be 7 in like a month. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. I was a kid, but I remember people talking about it. I remember people freaking out about it, I should say. But I don't remember it, like the actual thing happening. You know what I'm saying?
I just remember the character of the mask. Like, that image has been in my memory since little kid for sure.
Facts. That's a fact. Because Max Headroom is completely different. That was like a pop culture icon. So like his actual image is completely different. Like we was talking backstage about the Pepsi commercial and all this, the TV show and all that. Like,
what's crazy too is he wasn't even like a US like culture image or anything too. That shows from the UK, I think.
UK, I think. Yeah, I think so. And it's, I mean, I don't know. It's freaky, man. We'll show y'all the video in a minute. Once we get some people in here, we'll show you the video.
Oh, yeah.
And it always leaves me feeling weird, bro. Like, even today, watching it, however many years later, it still makes my body cringe. Like, it makes me feel uncomfortable inside. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just funny, but I also try to think about the fact that, like, for today, it's just like, whatever, and funny. But imagine seeing that in the 80s, especially the ending of the video, the way it ends.
True.
Like, what?
True.
And on public TV at that. It wasn't even.
And there's no internet. So unless you were around here, you didn't even hear about it until whatever the next day in the news or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no internet. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I didn't even think about that part. That's crazy. The FCC freaked out. The cable companies freaked out. Cable was new too at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have a lot of channels back then. You feel me? Like, we didn't really have 24-hour networks at the time, I don't think. Like you said, public TV was hella popular.
Cable was new, but one of the very first things we had was about 50 of them stations that scramble out at a certain time.
At a certain time, yeah, bro. Yep. Just scramble all night. Perverts, bro. Same thing happened with the internet, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. History often repeats itself. You already know.
Yep.
You already know. But yeah, just the fact that like TV was kind of fresh. Not TV. Cable was fresh. A lot of people still watched public television. A lot of people still tuned into those, you know what I'm saying, single digit number channels back then. You know, 3, 5, 6, 9, 7, 12. You feel me? Like we watched.
I still do. I'll watch those today before any
same.
Cable programming or anything.
Same. Like that's the local shit. You feel me? Like those are the local station. Freaky, man.
Going through, if I see the news, Cops, 2.5 Men, I'm watching it.
I'm gonna stop at Cops.
Yep. Yep.
For some reason, I'll stop at Cops. Cops is great to have in the background when you cleaning tubs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you always hear something that, and you stop scrubbing for a second, like, did that boy say meth? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel
I'm not watching somebody else's YouTube show or podcast here. I'm watching Cops.
Facts.
My screenshot, my home screen for YouTube or whatever. It's fucking like sophisticated. It's one of my videos. 24-hour Cops. 2026 Cops full episodes.
Just a non-stop live stream of Cops episodes, bro. Cops used to go crazy back in the day, man. Crazy, bro. Have you ever thought about that show in itself? How it never had any, that I could think of at least, negative connotations about it. Like it wasn't painted as propaganda to get you to like cops. It wasn't painted as propaganda to get you to see cops as heroes or to see a certain demographic as a bad guy, because you literally see white, black, Mexican,
everybody,
Puerto Rican, Chinese, Laotian, Taiwan, you know what I'm saying? You see everybody. Hawaii, they went over, you know, all over the place, man. So it really it's one of the few shows
episodes that's like burned in my memory. It's like one of the old Cops episodes.
Go ahead. I probably seen
like
WisCo.
Pacific Islander people. Fucking,
yes.
I think they both got arrested for domestic violence.
Domestic violence. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know exactly which one you're talking about. My favorite episode of Cops ever, bro. And I know you've seen it too, probably more than once, is the little person, the black dude. They was in Vegas and he was like, I'm gonna break these handcuffs. And he couldn't break them, and then he was like, all right, you can put me in the car. Yo, that little dude was swole as ever, bro. I was like, he might break them handcuffs, bro. I was waiting for the handcuffs to just explode in slow motion and thousands of pieces. Bro, it did happen. He was like, all right, just, you can put me in the car now, bro. He was such an asshole too, bro. Oh my God, bro. That's one of my favorite episodes, bro, ever in life. Jesus.
Almost all the Vegas ones are good.
That, you know, come on, bro. It's Vegas. Come on, bro. Vegas and New Orleans are my two favorite places to see, to see Cops, bro, because I know it's gonna get nuts. Yes, I've definitely seen Cops when I've known the person on the show, and I immediately call him. I still call him to this day. Yo, you know your replay on right now. Turn to channel whatever, bro. Straight up, Kev. You already know.
That's funny as fuck.
I know cats who've been on Jenny Jones and like Ricky Lake and. You know what I'm saying? All those talk shows, like where they used to hire people, Jerry Jones or Jerry Springer, like people from my town used to go up there like on the weekends and get on the show, bro. And it's just nuts, bro. And you see them on Cops because they went to Chicago or they went to Milwaukee or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like just ridiculousness, man. Straight ridiculousness.
Never seen somebody I know on Cops, but did see somebody I know on America's Most Wanted.
Damn it. Damn it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you step it up a notch, okay?
Just a little bit.
Damn it. That boy said, yeah, I know somebody over there. Damn it, man. The only thing probably worse than that is if Chris Hansen showed up to one of your guys' cribs or something like that. That's the worst, but America's Most Wanted.
Do know somebody that was on Steve Wilko's show before?
Really?
And they did get paid to be on there.
Yep.
But other people I know that know those same people, like way better than I do, say that the story from the Steve Wilko show is straight up true.
Real?
I'm not gonna get into what that is because it's horrible. But
you know what's crazy? I believe you 1,000% because everyone who went on Jerry Springer would say they would give them a baseline story and they would be like, use that story, but just make it better than what you know. Lie about it, exaggerate, make it bigger. You feel me? Like just take that base story and make it bigger. So I believe you 100%.
I do remember at the end of like episodes too, like, oh, if you know somebody, you or somebody know that, like in this situation, call. So they definitely had people calling to like try to come be on the show that had these.
They play for you. They play for your little, you know, your little bus ticket. They give you some money to spend, walk around in the city with, all that type shit. Yep. A lot of girls I know went and did that, man. A lot of chicks, ratchet chicks. A lot of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just embellish your shit, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat. I see y'all tapping in too. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, let's say what's up to everybody.
Hell yeah, we got some people in the building.
Got the homie Duval.
3 Blind Mike in the building. What it do? Appreciate you, my boy.
It's gonna never not be funny, bro.
Bro, these nicknames, man, when they come to me, they come to me, bro. I don't even think I said that. I think fucking Chris Eaton said that shit first. I really do. I really do. Shout out to Random. Hashtag better brother. I got your acid boy paired with a Candino lady right now just to see what shakes, see how he does. Yeah, man.
I don't think I've ever seen any acid Candinos or candies or nothing like that. That's nice.
Yeah, buddy. I feel like that'd be a nice little combo right there.
Oh yeah.
And I got some blackhead GHI albino stuff too. So Jordan.
What up, Jordan? The past, future, and the present of reptile enclosures.
Harlan Reptiles. Appreciate you, brother. Much love to my man Jordan, man. That's one of the nicest guys in the whole world, bro. For real.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to
you.
Jordan.
Ain't even, yeah. Not lying. Got Ro in the building.
This guy.
Mr.
Tiny
Floppy.
Shorts. Tiny shorts. Right now, that boy shop at Baby Cat.
Man.
Him and his baby got the same size onesie. Right now. 3T wearing that. 5T shorts on.
Bought the smallest pair of shorts I've ever seen in an auction.
Bro, motherfuckers is some wrestling trunks, bro.
You're gonna have to wear them though and post them because I don't know if you've seen
oh no,
John from Phylogeny Reptilia's latest post. Oh man, yeah.
I ain't see it. I'm gonna check him out. Because I know that boy done had his he done had his cheeks out before on Instagram, bro. So listen.
Yeah.
That dude he a wild boy, man. Him and his sister. Well, I don't know about his sister anymore because she got a kid and all that, but he a wild boy, man. Shout out to the homie.
Definitely hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Definitely the homie and shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
I'm not even gonna try to say that name. Appreciate you, Sand. We just gonna call you Sandoval, bro. Sandoval. Sandoval, I think.
Appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you, brother. Hola.
Dude, bro. We got Kevin tapping in.
Kevin in the building. Sugar Skull.
Yeah.
One of the dopest logos in the game. I love that logo.
Yeah, that logo is cool as fuck.
Facts.
Got the Cookie Man.
James B. Easy in the building, man. Yo, they be killing it, man, with the bakery. Shout out to them, man. Y'all be killing it, bro.
Good Randall.
Randall's crazy, man. I saw Live Action Cops one time, then I made bail. 1 out of 10, do not recommend. Randall's ridiculous, and I believe him too. He can tell me any story in the world, and it's not a lie, bro. He'll tell you any story in the world. It's not lies, bro. Shout out to Randall.
Hell yeah, we got
mutated
morphs.
Shout out to the homie Seth, man. Appreciate you, Seth.
What up, Seth?
With blind mice, but it's a mic. Bro, that's what I said. He need to make a 3 Blind Mike shirt, bro. But instead of his cane can be a microphone, bro, for real. Fire.
Hell yeah.
Put the glasses on him, the dark glasses.
Santos tapping
the homie Santos in the building. You know he got his tinfoil hat on at all times.
Oh yeah.
You already know. Shout out to the homie Santos, man.
You know what's crazy is Santos be sending me conspiracy videos back and forth all the time. And our whole chat just randomly disappeared.
Really?
Yep.
That's fishy.
Maybe.
That's fishy, bro. Especially if you know what I know about who in charge of all these social media Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that, man, because it's just the Wild West out there right now, man. Y'all be safe. Straight up. He said gone like the wind. Damn it.
That's hilarious.
That's spooky, bro.
But I don't know if you guys seen and stuff too, as far as this type of content and stuff like that, and trying to think of how I could word this here for YouTube so I don't get flagged and freaking.
Oh yeah, how can you say it?
If you post anything anti 6-pointed star, you are on a list and you have all eyes on you right now. That's for sure.
And they literally was like, you'll get banned for just about anything. No questions asked, no warnings, just booted. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. I don't know. I don't like it. And I stopped getting my news from traditional news sources like a long time ago. Like I only get my news from like certain people on social media. And if they start getting censored and like I don't like if I consciously have to go search for them, I'm gonna probably miss out on a lot of news. Like that it's my algorithm is tuned to where it's like, okay, there's a good one. 3 minutes. There's a good one. 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tuned. And if they start getting suppressed and blacklisted, and man, it's slippery slope to be on right now, bro. For real.
Even before like the boom of the internet and like social media and shit like that, and people like using the internet as a news source. I watch like the local news and shit like that, but as far as like actually like for news of like I want to know what's really going on, I didn't pay attention to that shit. I fucking only watched Tel Aviv, Al Jazeera, or fucking Univision.
Yeah, I like Al Jazeera. I like TYT too. I like the Young Turks. But they can get skewered the other way too. So I take them with a grain. I take everybody with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. I miss when I was a kid, bro. The news was on in the background during dinner, during, you know what I'm saying? Like after we get home from playing outside, when it's just starting to be dark, news. We walk in the house, news, and like you would catch. It was perfectly segmented to where they would run the stuff important to you locally first. They would run the national stories that matter second. And then it was like weather, sports, BSBS. But then it was just like hella feel good stories. Like, bro, they would be out in the community. Like, yo, look at these cats building this fucking garden for people. Like, yo, look at these people fixing houses for the old folks. Look at these, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at the Girl Scouts out here selling Girl Scout cookies. Now you turn on the news, it's just like fear, 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 fear. Be scared, be worried, stay in the house. Don't like, it's like, yo. I can't get behind all the fear mongering.
You don't see those types of things on the news anymore, and especially now. But even like a few years ago, when I was still watching the news on TV, it wasn't like that. But that's why I fucked with in Chicago the WGN morning news. Because they do have a lot of those types of stories, and then they just be
kicking it,
fucking off, bro.
Kicking it, bro. Yep.
100%. They used to be on some shit that's not even safe for TV sometimes.
Yeah. Yep, they just be kicking it, bro. It's fun, it's light. You feel me? Like it don't weigh heavy on you. And that, that's how you should set your day off. You don't want to end your night going to sleep, worrying about a war or worrying about what's going on over somewhere in another country, or if that's going to affect your dollars or your job or your family or whatever, bro. It's just a bunch of fear mongering, man. And I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the direction it's going. I don't like the headspace that it's putting young people in constantly. Feel me? Like, you wonder why it's an uptick in anxiety and all these other weird feelings. That's because all these kids hear about is doom, 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 bro. Like, fuck. We used to have fun, man. We used to laugh and, shout out to memes, because that's pretty much all we got right now. Funny memes and reels, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's about it, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Hold on to humor. Hold on to your sense of humor. Don't let that get taken away from you. Look for the funny in everything, man, like a comedian does. Like, look for the funny in everything, no matter how tragic the story is.
I can find
fuck
humor in literally anything, no matter how, like,
dark.
You can tell me some horrible news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I always say, shit, because it's a shocker, but you can tell me you got AIDS and shit. I'm still gonna find a way to laugh, not disrespectfully and shit.
No,
but I'm gonna try to like find something funny about it to laugh
Make
at,
it
to
light,
lighten
bro.
the mood about it.
Yes,
and shit.
exactly.
You're gonna live the rest of your life freaking
make you laugh.
Being all
like, I'm gonna make you laugh.
Or you want to laugh and make the most of it.
Exactly, bro. Keep living. Keep being you. Exactly. I'm in the same boat, bro. I like anybody who can find the humor in like literally anything. And granted, like you say, don't be disrespectful. Don't be mean. Don't be malicious. But like, crack a joke, lighten the mood, bring the fucking elephant out of the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro.
If you're my homie like that, I already know we got basically same type of fucked up sense of humor already.
Straight
anyway, so I know where I can take my jokes and shit.
Yep. Because all it's gonna take is me looking at you or you looking at me, and we both giggling. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. All I got to do is make eye contact, and it's over. Like, it's over. I don't care what's going on, whether it's a funeral, church. I don't care what's going on, bro. If I look at a certain person a certain way, we're both giggling, bro, no matter what the situation is. So, what do you say? I treat life like a comic book, surround myself with unique people. When you get to a boring part, turn the page and move on. Facts, bro. Remember, you always, you're the hero and you always win. That's a fucking great way to live, bro. I like that. Live like a comic book. Shit get fucked up, just turn the page. I like that. Just turn the page. Keep wrapping everything in tinfoil. Don't stop till the neighbors join in the party. I mean, it ain't even. Is it really conspiracy theory talk anymore at this point? Like, is it really? Like, because everything's been proven, bro.
Modern day historians.
Fuck. Craziness, man. Scary to think about that part too.
That is crazy. I haven't thought about
all the shit we be joking, talking shit about is crazy, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it sinks in all of a sudden. Like, damn.
Yeah.
All the shit we be joking about and talking shit about is not. It's not outside the realm. Yeah, bro, that shit's real life, bro. It's wild, man. Just like the whole Max Headroom incident, bro. They still don't know where these cats is and who they were. Which is crazy.
Super crazy.
They found Bin Laden. They found Saddam Hussein. They got face tracking drones and shit like this. But they don't know who these two cats was. And the two cats never told on themselves or each other on some bragging type shit. You feel me? What?
Yeah.
One of them two had to die.
For either to be famous or for infamy and shit, and to just keep it on the hush and never take no credit for it. Yeah.
Crazy, bro. I feel like one of them two, because it was two people. At least two. I feel like something something happened and only one person is left. There's no way a group of people and no one talked. No possible way. No possible.
Long enough ago that possibly there's only one person left.
True. At this point, yeah, probably. But even from the 80s to the 90s through all the way to 2000, bro, like anonymous never, like 4chan, Reddit, like none of this, bro. Nobody was on there like, yeah, that was me and my partner. Here go the original file, like we you know, before we edited it, whatever. Like, here go the hacking device, whatever. Here's the plans. Here's the satellite we use, bro. Like, I don't know.
And that's what's crazy too, is they're not even 100% sure the exact method of how they did it. And it was in the 80s too, so there's only so many.
It's freaky.
So many methods.
It's freaky.
Yeah.
Seen a video where them cats literally had like a big suitcase or a big satchel basically, and when you like unfolded it and opened it up, a literal satellite dish popped out, keyboard, and they like typed in shit, pointed a satellite dish at the receiving tower or whatever of the radio station or of the television station, and literally just kept up in the power until they shot past whatever power or whatever frequency the TV was using. And I think, to me, that makes the most sense. And then they just climbed down and fucking got in their car and drove off. Because who's gonna go look at the roof? You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna run around to the back where the dumpsters are? I bet they're back there. No, bro, you're not doing that. Everybody's scrambling to try to trace, you know, the signal and do all this and all that. So they just probably just walked away scot-free, bro.
Let's fucking get into what it is, because some people are probably confused right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people that's young as fuck. You're right.
You're right. Max Headroom Incident is basically in 1987. A couple of hackers, I guess you could call them, whatever, hijacked live TV and shit twice in one night. And they mimicked like a pop culture satire show that was popular in the UK at the time that had just barely came out. It was like really popular though and shit. So hijacked the broadcast. It was really weird and odd, and like I said earlier, especially for the 1980s, 1987. It would be a little odd for today, but today people would just be like, oh, what the hell? You know, like, that's funny. But in 87, you'd be like, whoa.
Stopped. Everything stopped.
Yeah. And basically that's it. They hijacked the signal. Weird little broadcast, and to this day, they've never been found. Nobody knows. The feds got involved. There's a whole FCC investigation, all that shit, and they're clueless to how or who did this, which I think that's bullshit. But
yeah, I think they got him, and they got him to work for him. Honestly, CIA, FBI, one of them alphabet groups.
I think that's definitely a really likely scenario and shit. But usually, even in those cases, they'll still want to broadcast, you know, that they
like
got a person. Yeah. Even if they're not going to show the real person who really did it or their real name, they'll make up a name and a fucking image or somebody else and shit. But
you're right.
They usually want to like put an end to the story and like, yeah, we got this guy. Make themselves look good, you know? Yeah.
True. Very true. You're right. And they would have definitely been bragging about that. Yo, we caught them cats. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's...
Especially in the late 80s and shit, you know, fucking every goddamn cop and detective wanted to fucking be a superhero.
Still do. For sure, bro. what was it? The first one was 30 seconds, 25 seconds, and then
Mm-hmm.
the second one was 90 seconds. Same thing. It makes sense though, because the first one was on WGN, which is like we were talking about. It's like where the Bulls play. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where like the Bears game would be on Sunday night, like that type of station. So they fixed that pretty fast. But the second one, which also was a little later that night, it was 90 seconds, like a minute and a half of him just saying random things. I actually got a video where you can see the video, you can see how they intruded on the video. It breaks down the audio and clears it up, and also puts the transcription, that's the word, transcription on the screen, so you can read what he was saying. It does end with him and his accomplice, or him allowing his accomplice to spank him in the butt with a fly swatter. And it was just weird.
Yeah.
It sounds, the sounds that are playing, like the frequencies and noises in the background, always not give me anxiety, but they make me feel weird inside my body. The noises. Then just the move,
now I
like
understand what you're saying about how it makes you feel uncomfortable, because yeah, that part, the noises definitely makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, like the computery, like technical background bite noise, bro. It like freaks me out internally. I don't know if that's a side effect of them interfering, or if that was like the actual background music they had. Here, I'll play it for everybody so we could check it out.
No freaking
screen
frequencies have an effect on
100%, bro. And that's the thing, bro. The frequencies have been proven to not only manipulate matter, but manipulate like emotions, like feelings, like, you know what I'm saying, within humans. So it's something behind it.
So they got those new trucks that they use with the fucking sound to make you crazy, literally.
They got the poop guns that they can hit you with that'll make you feel like you got to poop on yourself. Bro, crazy, man. So yeah, here it is right here. This is audio track modified. It's a little bit more slowed down. It's only at 85% speed. But it was at 11:15, so this is where they interrupted the Doctor Who episode.
Yeah. The first one was WGN, and they interrupted the Bears game, actually. The Bears versus the Lions.
Yeah. Yeah, the poop gun, man. They shoot you with a poop gun, bro, and it makes your stomach hurt, and you might poop on yourself, bro. Forge fam, what up? What up? What up? We about to play the replay of the video with the actual audio transcribed on the screen, so you can hear what these knuckleheads was saying, which is incoherent, but here we go.
You should talk often with the old ones of your tribe. That is the only way to learn.
I'll get you a hot drink, miss.
Oh, I've done some dry clothes.
Because he's a freaking nerd. This guy is up there and checks working, working with oh, Jesus. That's the way.
That's the way.
just made a giant masterpiece for all the greatest world newspaper nerds. My brother is wearing the other one. But it's dirty. It's got footprints on it. They're coming to get me.
So he obviously got an accomplice. And then it cuts out, goes back to Doctor Who.
As far as I can tell, a massive.
Crazy, bro.
So crazy.
It's I don't know. Where were they at? How did they have that background going back and forth like that?
So that's what I was just
spinning.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. There had to be another accomplice because all right, so in the real Max Headroom show, there's like digital TV tag. It looks kind of like that. So they were trying to mimic that.
Yep.
But so somebody had to be taking this like piece of sheet metal and fucking.
Yeah, that's why I say at least two, because you got him, you got the person spanking him, yeah, and then I assume somebody's gonna be holding the camera.
Moving.
It's not. So maybe
the
it
camera
is
could be on a tripod.
It could be on a tripod. You're right. It probably was on a tripod. Actually, it seemed like they was in a place too, because there was a weird echo. Like even with the computer sound, you could hear his voice kind of bouncing back to the microphone.
Yeah.
It was I don't know, man. Makes me feel very weird when I watch it, and I don't understand the point of it either. They didn't really say anything. They had no message.
Like, yeah, there wasn't really nothing. I would like to talk to somebody that like really, really like breaks down and analyzes audio and like try to break down the weird computer sound stuff and see if there's anything to that.
Yeah, true. Good idea. Like hidden code or hidden something within the sounds.
And then there's people who are saying that it's that he is predicting future events, which I don't get nothing out of that except did he predict OJ with the glove?
Maybe. I don't know what he said was on it. Sound like he was talking about poo being on it because he had made like the poo sound. Oh, I left my piles, like piles of shit, piles of poo. And then they made the poo sound.
Catching that, I was just catching him taking the glove off, and he's like, it doesn't fit.
Yeah, and then he said something about it got something on it, but I think he meant poo. It got poo on it. And it's my brother's, whatever. But brother, that's another term for black dude. So, you might be on to something there too. You might be on to something.
A lot of people saying that
Chuck Swarsky.
A warning. Damn, it was crazy because he did interrupt a football game too. Not teams that OJ played for, but it was a football game.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people coming out today saying that the whole thing was like a warning of like current day events and stuff, but like I do not pick up on that like whatsoever.
I feel like it's almost, how can I say this, bro? It's almost like a scene in a movie where like the cool kids in college want to do this prank, but they don't know how to do it, so they recruit a couple nerds to help them. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like it make me feel like it's just a bunch of kids being goofy. Cause there's like there's no message, like there's no coherent like meaning behind it. There's no greater thing that they're trying to accomplish or like pinpoint other than to, prove that they can do it and did it.
Yeah.
And I mean, just the actions, the dress, the person with the fly swatter, the fact that dude showed his ass on camera on live TV, like you get a grown. I'm not doing that right now at 45. You're not doing that shit right now. You feel me? Like, but at 23, 24, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's just some kids being kids, not kids, young people being wild, just kind of trying to prove that they could do this, and did it. And then once they did it, they didn't know what to do next. So they just, look at us, we're silly, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of mentality is how it struck me. What else, Ash?
So
Bosa?
One of the theories of people who might have did it is that during the time in Chicago, there was like a huge like underground society of like ham radio operators and hackers and stuff.
Okay.
They think they might have did it. Being from Chicago and kind of from the area where WGN is and all that stuff. So I think WTTW is in the same building with WGN.
Probably.
But it's right behind Lane Tech High School, which is a huge high school where they definitely would have like a club like that for like radio and ham radio.
AV club or something, yeah.
Yeah, there's another really big high school just down the street a little bit. And then you just go a few more blocks down the street more. There's big, huge radio towers of some local radio station. Actually, 2 of them and stuff. So to be able to bounce signals off of all those towers, if you're in that area, it'd be really easy to like strengthen your signal and stuff. If you know what you're doing and you're into that shit.
Yeah.
Also, in Chicago, one thing we really like to do is go outside and fuck off and climb all these tall buildings and towers and shit and go up there and chill and smoke and drink and tag and everything else. So it definitely, I could see some people going out, fucking off, climbing up there and like, let's do this.
It gives you those vibes, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just young cats hanging out. Smart young cats, though. You feel me? Like
I wouldn't say that the climbing a tower is how they did that shit, because that was obviously
it makes
like
sense though.
Place with the
it makes sense.
Shit, but yeah,
it makes sense at least. But I mean, see, and that's another thing. You just made me think of something else.
You might have been in the garage and had one of your buddies climbing the tower to.
That's it. Because you can't just leave the shit up there because you're gonna get caught. They could trace it back to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put it up there, set it up, run back to the studio and do it there. You got to make sure, you know, somebody's up there kind of just in case something goes wrong. And then when it's over, they can grab everything, pack it up and dip out. So, oh my, I didn't even think about that, bro. It might be just a small network of people, bro. Like 5, 6 cats.
You were saying earlier with the little backpack with the satellite and little shit like that. Probably still is today, but definitely back then in the late 80s, it was really easy to go to Army surplus store and find like a real legit one of those things. If you probably were enlisted and shit, probably just got out of Vietnam, you probably know how to use that thing really good and shit.
Yep. And like you say, with them towers there, bro, they could easily bounce it off the towers and, you know, amplify whatever signal they do have. Point it back at their satellite dish and point their dish, you know, and just direct it at the channel receiver, and then, you know, override their signal. Like just keep increasing their power until boom, they cut through. Huh. That's a good point. I had to be more than just them 2 then. Had to be.
Not being able to trace it though is the part that got me. Like, I don't know how traceable radio signals or microwave waves, is that how you say it?
Yeah, microwave signals. Yeah, that's it.
But I don't know how easy those things are to like trace and shit. But I would imagine
where was it?
If they even waste their time involved trying to track it down in the first place, there's got to be a way to trace that stuff.
I saw. It was something about it. It definitely led to the FCC and the FBI switching over to the UHF transmitters, like the from like analog. Just like how we switched, I don't even know, from analog to satellite.
So yeah.
Or from analog to 4G or whatever the fuck we use now. 5G, 6G, whatever it is. Same thing. They just kind of switched over to the newest thing, which is same thing. Just like 4G is harder to, you know, hack into. That made it harder to hack into than the analog signals that they used to use. They did, damn it, where is it? It says something. The incident demonstrated that even high-powered broadcast signals could be hijacked by individuals with relatively basic, albeit skilled, equipment, challenging the perceived security of television networks. So that literally changed the whole face of the way they did things. You know what I'm saying? In television, the FCC was like, yo, we can't have this again. Imagine if that happened at the Super Bowl or the March Madness or the NBA Finals, or, you know what I mean? Like one of these millions of viewers, and then you got somebody up there showing their buttocks to, you know, children, potentially showing something else.
Been a test for something like that too. Like, exactly. Let's see if we can do this, and then,
yep,
you know, 2 months from now is the Super Bowl.
Yep. And they changed it within that time. They switched everything up. You know what I'm saying? To the next upgraded thing, man. They was offering, I think they was offering $100K.
Scam and fucking
could be that too.
That's the reason that they used to change everything, so then they could put everything on pay-per-view and make you start paying for that shit.
Could be that too. Could be that too, because we wouldn't have all the NSA rules and all that stuff that we got right now if it wasn't for 9/11, and you know what they say about 9/11. So, yeah, I mean, hey, if they got to do what they got to do to make something happen, for them to be like, yeah, see, they gonna do that, bro. No hesitation. No hesitation. Just like these ticks right now.
Well.
Just like the ticks right now. Shout out to Fred and AJ. They was the first ones that sent me the deets on that, bro. From the dudes finding boxes full of ticks in their fields and pastures, to Pfizer, the vaccination, to the fact that when's the last time you seen a possum, bro? Alive, running around. Exactly. You know what the number one thing that possums are good for?
They eat ticks.
All the dominoes line up, bro. It just, you know me, I wear a tinfoil hat at all times. It just makes sense. It just makes sense, bro. The Roundup shit with the heart medication and the dandelions, and how dandelions could cure a lot of shit. And yeah, bro, it all, bro. I don't put nothing past them cats, bro.
So it goes a little bit deeper than the like Pfizer and the fucking vaccine and all that shit, though. These ticks fucking have been infected with some shit that makes you allergic to meat.
Meat, yeah.
But guess what? If you eat the fucking the cloned meat, it's all good.
Yeah. Fishy.
Guess who has business ventures in Pfizer and the vaccine and in cloned meat?
Oh, I know the answer one person. To that. I know the answer to that. Mr. Microsoft himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. That
He's
I know.
making money at every fucking avenue of this whole thing. What's up, Mitzi?
Miss Mitzi in the building. Soon as he started buying farms and farm companies, like corporations of farmers, I was like, yeah, it's just gonna be a problem. What is he? And then the WHO putting his note, like, what's correlation between them two, bro? They literally poisoning us and making us feel better just long enough to poison us again.
That's crazy too. The farmers are finding these things in their fields. You're just assuming the farmer owns that farm. Bill Gates owns farms.
Exactly.
Show me where there's a law saying it's illegal to put a box full of ticks on your own
in my
land.
own shit. Yep. Exactly, bro. Yep. Fine print, my boy. Just like if they ever use my image to do something on YouTube, am I gonna get mad? No. Because when I hit that agree button, I didn't read none of that shit.
Same.
I just agreed. They say, yo, we gonna use your likeness.
What you gonna do? You want to use YouTube? You can't use it.
Use me, bro. Use me, bro. Yeah, Jordan, you know you in the heartland, bro. You right there where you seeing it happen in real life, bro. And here too in Wisconsin, bro, they getting bought out, bro. Yeah. They just getting taken over. And then they getting taken over, and then they're getting they use a fancy word for moved, not even relocated. They use a different word for it. Like, yeah, we can do better. We can make better product at less money if we move everything over here or some shit like that, bro. And it upsets me, bro. G-Paul, what it do? It's just real weird, man. I just don't overreach into public, normal, private lives. I don't like overreaching into private lives. Let motherfuckers do what they do until they, do something wrong, basically. 1,000 acres is huge, bro, but that's, in the grand scheme of things, if this cat own 1 billion acres, if he gotta, gobble up 1,000 just to make more money off the billion, he will easily. Easily turn that shit into a AI center or something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then he making money over there too. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a lot of fraud, phony. And see, that's what I wish they would have been doing with this Max Headroom shit. Like, if they would have been like, here's a message for the world, like, this shit ain't real, don't fall for it, whatever that even if it was a BS message, if they would have just had a message, I would respect the whole thing a lot more than I do now.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of how I got into the whole thing and decided to look it up and research it and find out about it and all that. It's because, like I said, people are claiming that it was like a message for the future or a prediction of the future and all that shit. I'm like, oh, let's check this out. And you watch it and it's fucking
just rambling, bro. Yeah, it's just ramblings, bro. Yeah. Take 1,000 acres of ag land and put it as
which
a
is lot. Weird because, like I said, the real Max Headroom show, that's basically how it was, and it was really popular at the.
It was like a dystopian future or something.
Yeah, like people really watched that. Like, what the fuck?
He was super. Like, he was the spokesperson for not just Pepsi, but a couple other companies.
Way weirder, different than ours too.
That's facts. UK people are weird.
They have not necessarily weird, but they have a way different.
They got different sense of humor. Yeah,
sense of humor than we do. Yeah.
And I like stuff like that too, though. I like Mr. Bean. I like I grew up watching Benny Hill. I like the kid. Is the Kids in the Hall UK? I thought they was Canadian.
Well, they might have been Canadian.
You thinking of Monty Python and them dudes? I like them.
Monty Python.
Hell yeah. Them dudes are all funny, man. It's a different, but like you say, it's a different, weirder sense of humor. It's a lot more dry than us. Most of us. It's a lot darker. Benny Hill used to go crazy. Hell yeah. I do wish they would have had a message though, or something that could have, mattered, I guess.
Yeah. Watch out for Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, you know, something like that, bro. Or like go outside and get some sunshine or whatever the message was. Like get away from in front of the TV. Recycle, whatever the message would have been. It just never, I don't know. Liberals.
What I was trying to get at earlier with the frequency and shit is maybe that the weird computer sounds are the message.
Now that you say
either
that, bro,
you gotta decode them, or B, it's the frequency. Maybe it was like a download that people got at that time.
Yeah. Now that you say that, that actually makes a lot of sense. That sound does seem A, like it has a purpose, and B, like it repeats itself. Like it sounds like it starts over multiple times.
Like it loops.
Yeah, like it loops multiple times, like at least 3
crazy,
times.
But that sound, the sound of the for some reason, I imagine that like if you could make insects dialect audible, I think that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And here's a question for you and the panel. Not new TVs, but old TVs. Could you hear when someone turned the TV on in a room you were nowhere near back in the day? Like, could you just hear that a TV was turned on? Like all of a sudden you heard this frequency. Like, like a weird, like almost like like something's on. Yeah.
Like a surge of power.
Bro, yeah. Like a new frequency has entered the fucking fight. A new challenger has arrived. Like one of those feelings, bro.
You feel the static too.
Yeah, like it's the energy's different. And like I say, I could be 3 stories down and someone in the top floor turn the TV on and I'll be like,
oh yeah, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, no. And that's why I say that, because like and I think little things like that are part of the reason why we constantly upgrade everything electronic. Because like those weird frequencies, someone discovers something about them and then they're like, oh no, we got to change that. Same with the bells. Taking Casey's planning method, set up shit right inside of town, wait for the town to expand to you. No fight from the rural area. No one can fight you because you were there first. Jesus Christ. That's fucking dirty. Genius, but dirty. Oh my God. Shoot, I forgot what I was saying.
My bad.
No, you're good. Damn it. Go ahead. I forgot. I'm not gonna get it back.
I don't even know. I'm thinking about Casey's right now. Like shit. Go give me some.
I know that's so dirty, bro. But I mean they do the same thing when they start putting these Starbucks and these fucking uppities places that the people who originally lived in that neighborhood can't afford. Now they got to look for somewhere else to move because they can't afford to live there. And then they come in and tear their houses down and put up houses that only a certain income level can afford, bro. And now you've just, displaced a whole community of people who probably knew each other and talked to each other and had cookouts. And you know what I'm saying? Like, just, I don't know. It's all on purpose too. That's the part that pissed me off. Like they do all this shit on purpose to destabilize us and to like make us lose that sense of community, that sense of oneness that we always, because I grew up, bro, we had block parties all summer long, bro. All summer.
Yeah. Somebody
in the neighborhood 2 blocks away, 3 blocks away, 4 blocks away will have a block party where they block off the street. Pookie will bring out the DJ equipment, you feel me? Like Big Ron on the grill. Aunt Deborah done made all the sides. Like it's just kids out there playing. 2 random neighbors done wheeled the basketball hoops and got them facing each other. An absurd length, a full court apart, but still we out there hooping. You know what I'm saying? Just good times, bro. Like, and don't happen no more, bro. I don't even know my neighbors.
No, barely.
I know the neighbors across the street, and I know the new neighbors that just moved in, but I don't know nobody. And we live on the dead end, like 6 houses.
You know what's crazy is since we moved back here, we've tried every summer to do a block. We've had a block party and shit, but you know, supposed to get everybody on the block involved and shit, and
they just don't.
Nobody. Yeah,
it's
be
weird,
like the
bro.
Same 3 or 4 of us that have lived here forever and that know each other
every time. Yep. We set up tables. We have music playing. We got the bounce house. We got like 3 bounce houses, bro. You know, because kids get bigger, so we get the small one, the bigger one, the bigger one. You know what I'm saying? We got all the bounce houses out there. We do all. Hey, y'all come over. We got food. We got this. We got that. Fighting everybody, bro. Around the corner, sending people over. All this, bro. No one comes over. Same, like you say, the same 3 people, bro. And it's like, damn, what happened? What happened?
What I think is super crazy is that they do everything they can to make shit not like that. They hate that. So they do everything they can to make us divided and hate each other and shit. But then
they break that up.
They'll fucking start a war and start all this propaganda and start telling you united we stand, divided we fall and shit.
100%.
Yeah.
When you literally separating people into categories, literally. Like, stop, bro. Just we're collectively smarter than that at this point. But
I hope so.
I still feel like there's too many dinosaurs in charge. There are too many people in power who not us at this point still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 20 years from now when you know that generation's gone, who knows? We might be able to actually get some headway going. Because it'll be somebody our age up there, hopefully.
Yeah.
And, you know, hopefully somebody's smart enough to play the role.
Like what I want, but
you got to play the role for years, bro, to get there.
Fucking historically happens and shit, though, is these old people that are in charge now raise their kids to say
I know
shit, if not worse than they are.
I know, and then they just set them up for succession. 100%, 100%. Put him at, you know, when I die, everything goes to him, and then he in charge, and ain't shit changed, but the, you know, the name on the mail. That's it.
And shit still happens here.
That's a
where
fact.
We supposedly vote. So
that's a fact.
Y'all open your eyes. Either voting's bullshit or y'all are bullshit because you're voting for some bullshit.
Yeah. And that's the thing, bro. Like, people, it's cool to play a position for a long time for a grand,
crazy ass lightning, like right.
Oh yeah, it's storming. So it was storming. It moved from us, so it's probably up there by y'all, down there by y'all now. You play a position for long enough to get into a position of power, and then you flip the script on them. Is my, like, I want someone to do that. Oh yeah, we gonna get, like, anybody who watches The Boys, the lady that could explode heads, perfect example. Everybody thought she was all for the soups. She was on the soup side all the way up until they made her VP, Vice President of the United States. And then she was like, nah, just kidding. I work for Vought. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take everybody out. And then she got to where she was like, you know what? I don't even need to work for Vought. I could be Vought. And she became that, like, ultimate power corrupts ultimately, bro. And no one lasts long enough pure to get to that level and stay pure. Like, by the time they go through so much sludge to get to that fucking top level, they so covered in sludge that they don't even know who they are no more. And then it's just the same game again. You know what I'm saying? They so propagandize up here that they forgot where they came from.
Think about everything you end up seeing and finding out going through that process, though.
And that too. And that
you
too.
end up
And you
doing
probably
that
done.
island, and you're just like,
That's
oh my God.
That's it. They probably got videos of you doing something crazy that you don't even remember doing, bro. 100%, bro. Facts.
Yep. You
Politician controls everything.
Damned
bro.
for life.
Like, and it'll never be like, that's why we love that underdog story, bro. That's why we love, you know, when David triumphs over Goliath. We love when you feel me, like when the 0-12 team wins the playoff game. We love when, you feel me, like we love that because we don't get that, bro. We always got the foot at our necks, bro. Always, man.
Mm-hmm.
Always, bro. And when I say us, I mean everybody, like the common people, everybody who ain't that 1%. You could pretend like you up there at that upper level, you'll come to a realization soon enough.
Yeah.
Straight up. Even if you in the bins, you still a nigga in the coop. Like, it don't really matter, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. It's just sad.
If you was in Bohemian Grove, you still ain't a part of that 1%.
You ain't, bro. You ain't. You just one of their minions playing their role for them, and you don't even realize you're just a pawn. Just a pawn. Bringing people in the music industry, entertainment, sports is the Coliseum. You feel me? Like, we literally just... Y'all upset because the prices of everything keep going up? You upset that a single family household can't do 1/10 of what it used to now? And you need 3 people in your household working to fucking survive? Here's a new Super Bowl. Here's some new playoffs. Look over there. Be happy. That's what the Kings did, bro. When the peasants got angry, bro, they fucking, sent them to the zoo, sent them to the Coliseum, sent them here, sent them there, gave them bread and water, and was like, shut up. Placate them. That's what we own.
Yeah.
That's what we own. Hell yeah. I'm sorry, I got off topic.
Are y'all good?
Let me see. 9:14 was the first one, sports segment. 25 seconds. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. They offered $100K. Where was it? Hold on.
Do you think there's anything behind what programs they chose or the times of day that they chose to?
Ooh. Good observation right there, because
the 11 something and shit, nobody's fucking
true. And it was Doctor Who, so there's a niche group of people who gonna be up watching Doctor Who at
Channel
11:15
at midnight. Yeah, there's hardly nobody watching that shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
even the Bears game and shit, people probably, people had to go to work the next day. They were probably like really trying to stay up to just finish watching.
To finish it, depending on how good it was. True, very true. Do you think, you said it too, you kind of hinted at it, do you think it was just kind of like let's see how this works or if this works kind of thing,
I think
versus something that was really truly planned, like all the way? Yeah. And then they didn't know what to do once they figured it out. So then what do you think the next, has anything happened similar but bigger since then?
I think not, because like you said, that day they decided
they changed everything.
Shit up.
You're right.
So they've been
they probably couldn't
shit since.
You're right. They probably couldn't. And like people like that, if they really had, not nefarious, that's the wrong word. If they really wanted to be known, what's the word? If they wanted to be known for this, they would have. Yes, they would have stepped it up to the next level, and then once that was accomplished, they would have stepped it up. But they just literally just
Yeah.
That's it. At least we think, because we don't know who they were. They might have just, pivoted and switched to something else, Who knows?
One thing I thought about too is that maybe it possibly could have been the real Max Headroom stuff, and it was like publicity for it. But I think that would have been proven and came out though.
Yeah, somebody would have. Yeah, there would have been. Yeah, and I mean, it's not a bad idea because viral marketing has been proven to be a thing that works great. Like if you look at like Blair Witch and weird, like what was that movie? It was just a scary movie where they would pay people to go to like basketball games and just sit and smile in the crowd with this weird smile. I think that was a movie. I think the movie was called Smile. I think that was a movie. So then like there would be this story, that slowly gained traction about weird people in public just sitting for hours smiling, and that basically build up, desire for the movie. So when the trailer dropped, people was like, "Oh, okay." You know what I'm saying? Like that type of viral marketing. Could be that. That's actually really, I didn't even think about that. It's really smart. And it could be like where just the act itself is the message. Yo, we did it. Y'all can too. Go ahead, keep trying. Type shit. To like whoever else on that wavelength or any other potential hackers and shit like that. Yo, we pulled that shit off. Y'all can too. Go ahead, give it a try. But the thing that make the most sense to me though, like now that you said it, is like almost like a false flag event, like where they did it on purpose just to be like, see, we need to upgrade everything now. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that makes the most sense to me, honestly. That or them being young goofy ass kids who is very very smart. That could possibly.
Dude, what's crazy is all of them are really good possibilities.
That's what I'm saying. It's just endless. I got my glass jar today.
Hell yeah.
Like an old man. You know what I mean?
This bad boy right here.
Hey, shout out to the homie who made that, Nick, right?
Did Nick make him? I'm not sure.
I think Nick made that.
Sammy had made somebody make them.
Shout out to the homie Sammy, Mr. 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freaking liberals and whatever dude's name was. The commentator. Forgot the name. Shoot. Chuck Swirsky. Yeah, WGN sportscaster. Said his name, newspaper nerds. I've never seen Clutch Cargo, the song he was singing.
I've never seen that.
Let me see. That song was made. Oh, look at this. Here's a hint. So I looked up Clutch Cargo, the cartoon, and it was the first animation that used what was called synchro vox technology, and that is putting real lips over animation. So like they video your lips talking and doing all the words, and then they just put it on the cartoon. But the weird thing is the show only was on television for a year, from 1959 to 1960. Which kind of is weird for a fucking college kid to be watching a 25-year-old cartoon.
That's probably what they grew up watching.
That's weird. That in itself makes me think it might actually be more than them just talking shit. Just randomly spouting gibberish. I might have to dive down another rabbit hole here.
It really like has a lot of signs that point to like somebody just wanting the infamy from doing it, but the fact that they never tried claiming responsibility or getting the infamy from it is it's weird.
Chuck Swirsky. Let me see. Play-by-play voice of the Bulls. Does the AM 1000 talk show, which debuted in 1979. I wonder if he got any like weird.
What if it is him?
Could actually. That would be very weird. Because he knows how to talk. You know what I mean? I don't see any
want to get his own name in the news in the paper so people could look him up. So like, oh, this guy has a radio show. Oh, let's watch it.
True. Nice little advertising.
Like Hester the Bull, so people had to know who he was too. Special Michael Jordan just joined the Bulls and was on fire and shit right before the championships. People was definitely watching the Bulls and stuff like that. So I don't know.
True. And then he called him a liberal. And then someone else who called Bruce Wolf.
That too, to call somebody liberal back then, that's not really a thing.
It's not a thing, yeah.
Recently, yeah.
But Bruce Wolf used to do that too. He was a sports anchor and all that. And he would make fun of Chuck Swirsky and like call them liberals and stuff like that. Call them a liberal and stuff like that. But I don't see any scandals or nothing like that on Swirsky's record, or Swirsky's wiki page, I should say. It looks like he's still active on Twitter and all that. So I don't know what that's about. What he said his name for, other than like you say, that makes sense if he just did it to drum up some buzz about himself. Because after that he went to Detroit, and then he went to Toronto. 98-99 season.
The Bears were playing Detroit that night in the first interruption.
Really?
Yep.
He is known for his famous salami and cheese phrase, which was used to advertise Raptors game packs during the 7 and 8 season. Another catchphrase he used was onions, baby, onions, which he used when a player made a three-point shot. And nothing, bro. Nothing weird about him. What else was said in the thing? Let me see. What other was the number? Greatest world newspaper nerds. When he was talking about pooping. Video concluded with the masked figure presenting his bare buttocks to a woman with a fly swatter while yelling, "They're coming to get me." The woman responded, "Bend over, bitch," and lightly spanking him as the figure was crying and screaming. And then they ended it
It's so weird, bro.
It's so weird, man. Let me see what else Wiki says, if it says anything else crazy. Oh, they're talking about the first one. When they came back, they just kind of made a couple jokes because it was during the news when look, oh, here's a little hint. The first intrusion lasted for 30 seconds and got cut off when engineers at WGN changed the frequency of the signal, linking the broadcast studio to the transmitter, which sits on top of the John Hancock Center.
See, I think that's why. And then it ended up on Channel 11 during Doctor Who the second time because they changed the frequency. I think it was supposed to be
on that same. Yep. Yep. And what's on at 11? What's on 11 p.m. on WGN? I don't even know. Probably the news, right?
I don't know.
I think the news.
Probably. Or the news just ending.
Or news just ending, and it's probably a show, like a random sitcom.
I think, too, that it probably wasn't supposed to be at that time. I think
they probably was.
During the first one, they got cut off. They're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then they figure out how to get it back. I think
it's supposed
to interrupt that Bears game.
I still see the X. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a reference to the last episode of that show. Okay. Oh, world's greatest newspaper, nerds, and WGN stands for world's greatest newspaper. I didn't know that. He put a knitted glove on one hand, commented that it was dirty, and that his brother had the other one. Then they had a weird jump cut.
It was all supposed to be on WGN because all those things he said are all related to WGN.
Related to WGN, yeah. Let me see. Then where was I? Crew jump cut. Then he comes back mostly off screen with his partially exposed buttocks visible from the side, and a female figure wearing a French maid costume and what appears to be a mask appearing on the right side of the frame. The now unworn Max Headroom mask was briefly held in view while the voice cried out, "Oh no, they're coming to get me. I'll make it stop." And the female began spanking him with a fly swatter. And it went to static, and then they came back. Let's see what they say about the. Let me see. Look at dude. You smart as hell. Posted technicians at WTTW studio could not counteract the signal takeover because there were no engineers on duty at that hour at the Sears Tower, now named Willis Tower, where this broadcast tower was located. Let's see. People were monitoring it from the headquarters, but they couldn't do nothing from there. Content got weirder, and they got increasingly stressed out by their inability to do anything about it. And then the hijackers unended it, or unilaterally ended their transmission. Let's see. They started getting phone calls. Yep. Ooh. So you own it, bro. So they basically pointed a microwave emitter transmission at the broadcast towers, which basically transformed the signal that the towers were putting out to the signal that they were pointing at it, just in bigger waves, and so it was pushed out to all the TVs. It had to be somewhere within the line of sight of both broadcast towers, which were on top of 2 tall buildings. Well, that ain't that hard.
Yes, the 2 tallest buildings in Chicago.
Yeah, that ain't that hard. All you got to do is be.
You could be anywhere in the city and point it in
even.
that general direction. Just point it towards downtown.
So you could just like, be on a fucking parking tower or something.
Yeah. WGN building is like all the way like in the middle kind of the city. And so their shit has to bounce from their tower all the way to downtown to that one.
Okay.
And like I said, down the street, there's more radio stations. There's towers. Yeah. So you could be anywhere and just bounce it off of one to the other. And every time you do that, it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So shit.
They literally could have been anywhere in the city.
It only had a 5-year statute of limitation.
To like they don't get in trouble for it?
Yeah. And that ended in 92.
Well, then, for somebody
so they couldn't even get in trouble. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for somebody not to take credit for it after that is really weird.
They won't even, bro. No one has ever claimed responsibility for it. They said that it's either a disgruntled employee or former employee. There is a underground Chicago hacker community that exists, but they don't know. No one ever came forward. No one ever even lied about it. That's crazy. Let me see.
Yeah, that's very odd.
It's been parodied in all kind of shows. People make fun of it. It's become a cultural icon. Blah, 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 blah. Pirate broadcast, dude. That's crazy. Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's super crazy.
Yeah, that's everything I got. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me go to my other page. To make sure. Where'd you go?
There wasn't like a whole lot to it, but it is one of those things that
it's infamous, bro.
Makes you think.
It's infamous, bro.
There's so many possibilities of what the truth could be.
Max Headroom is a 1980s AI character who originated from a dystopian story critiquing a media-dominated future, making him an appropriate satirical avatar for the intrusion. So Max Headroom was like the perfect person to do that. Hacktivation.
That's one of the part of the reasons people say it was like the warning for today too, is because he was like as one of the first depictions of AI, and now today we got AI and shit, but like
literally everywhere.
I still just literally don't make a connection there. I think
I don't get it.
I think people are like reaching really far.
Yeah, I think that's a reach for sure. Hell yeah! What we gonna do next week, bro?
I don't know. We could do damn it, dude's name always slips my mind. The time traveler, fucking. Something like goddamn T. I can never fucking think of it.
I gotta Google it. Hold on, because his name is weird. We always remember it. John Titor.
Teeter, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Tidwell or some shit like that.
John Teeter. CERN, bro. He always talking about CERN. Every time you put in time travel in any search, CERN comes up, bro, and that's kind of crazy. But yeah, we could do John Teeter, bro. That's a good one for me. I enjoy that one. Hell yeah. We'll talk about a couple other ones too.
Oh, real quick before we end it though, let's talk about yesterday with this space shuttle launch.
Jesus Christ.
On April Fool's Day.
I don't know. I guess there's videos of it happening. I think Bob Ross said he was going to watch it. So something happened.
During
Where
the
they going in real life? I don't know.
Love it. It looked very CGI. Weird camera angles that should not be possible in real life.
Wouldn't surprise me.
There should not be a camera literally right in the middle of the flames of the thrusters.
Yep, it's very weird, but I know I'll keep looking into that and see what happened with that. I don't believe we're welcome there, for lack of a better phrase.
I think it's crazy though that they said they're not going to the moon; they're going around the moon. They're
around it,
on the other side for the first time.
They know what's over there. Yeah. They just want to see if it's still over there. Is what I think.
One thing that I will say about it that strikes me as very, very odd is they've been telling us all this time, even not too long ago and shit, that the reason why we haven't been back to the moon is because we lost the technology. What they meant by lost the technology is that it is far too expensive to have built another Apollo 11. Plus, technology has advanced so far that would be, like obsolete way of getting there and shit. Why the fuck? Apollo 11 was all nice, white, glossy, dope looking. Why that shit yesterday literally looked like they pulled Apollo 11 out the ocean and it was all fucking rusty as fuck and they just sent that shit back up again?
Yep. Did not.
Where's the new technology? Shouldn't we have some new
multi-billion-dollar?
Why was it an exact replica of Apollo 11, which you've been telling us until 6 fucking months ago was too expensive for you to fucking build?
Yep. It all makes no sense to me, bro. And again, I reiterate.
Y'all couldn't even slap a paint job on that shit. That shit was just looking rusty than a bitch.
We're not welcome up there, bro. We've already went there once.
Poop to space now.
Straight up. We already went there one time, bro. And whoever's up there was like, yo, don't come back. And we ain't listening, man. So now, I don't know. You sticking your nose in places that it don't belong, man. You know what I'm saying? They already told you don't go up there and they warned you once. What are you going back up there? And again, like you said, they're not going there like to touch down. They're just going to fly past. But I feel like they're just flying past to see, A, if they still there, and B, how much they have progressed since the last time they went up there and checked on. And when I say them, I mean whoever's up there in that base that's up there, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Who's ever up there inside the moon, in the base, that's up there. I want to know what they doing, how far along they are, and if we can go mess with them yet. Like if we could take them out and take over their shit. If we can colonize their shit, baby, because that's what we do. It's America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the real reason behind it, in my opinion, my personal opinion. Because it's nothing up there that we value, at least that I know of. There's a few minerals and stuff like that, but it's nothing that's like in such high quantities or in low quantities here and high quantities up there that it's worth the cost to go get it. So I don't know, man. Dark side of the moon is not the place to be. They own that side for a reason, because it never faces us ever. It's title lock.
I always say I want to be alive to see crazy shit in the future, like some crazy shit, but
bruh, it's videos of
I do not want to see Caucasians colonize the dark side of the moon. I'm sorry. I do not want to see that.
Pleiadians might be the ones that's up there. I don't know. I don't know which group of aliens is up there right now. I don't know this. Could be all of them. They could be up there just watching us, seeing what's going on. Like, the moon is a very weird thing. Size, location, diameter, the fact that there's stories of the time before the moon was in the sky. And you know, them people back then, bro, they looked at the sky. You feel me? They knew what was up there. That's all they did. So for them to be like stories of them when they dragged the moon into place, quote unquote, dragged the moon into place and placed it where it's supposed to be, and the waters, like how all the oceans started acting weird after the moon got put up there, and it's not a real thing, man. The moon is not a real thing.
So I got
not
one
a real
for you shit.
Yeah.
Light pollution from big cities.
On purpose.
So you think all the lights, all right, there you go.
On purpose.
So you think all the lights is for real for our safety and the light shit up, or it's to hide the sky?
Bro, same exact shit we was just talking about, bro. That's why they upgraded from incandescent. You got to go to specialty places and spend a lot of money to get incandescent bulbs no more, because they want everybody to have LED. LED light got blue light behind it, which fucks with your pineal and all that, bro. Like, this is proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know what they doing, bro. They just like trying to be sneaky about it. So like,
you seen what I sent you? Fucking.
Oh yeah, the calcium. Yeah,
about the jab. Yeah,
the shots.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, they've been, bro. The whole fluoride thing, and come on, man. They tried to get my daughter fluoride at her first dentist trip, and I was like, nah, we cool. I'd like for her to like keep her imagination for as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't start calcifying her shit right now, bro. Like, not this early. But like things like that.
1-2 to talk about. Let's put some fluoride on it.
Like, bro, no. She got like 4 teeth in there, man. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah, crazy.
Just that type of thing, bro. And like, I mean, I'm for vaccinations because the data's there. I don't see fucking outbreaks. Like, even when we were in school, bro, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers would be, yo, where Charlie at? Yeah, Charlie got the mumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, when's the last time you heard somebody get the mumps? You feel me? Like, things like that. Chicken pox. Like, things like that are very few and far between now, because people are vaccinating, you know, mandatory to go to school and all that. And then a lot more people are more aware of how these things are spread amongst each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't even hear about like lice like you used to, ringworm. None of that like weird shit that was just normal for us in school. Like, you know, you had the 3 or 4 kids that got lice all the time. Like, you just knew they was in a dirty house. You got, you know, the 1, 2, 3 kids that had ringworm consistently. But like, I don't know, bro. That was really it. And that shit's gone. Mumps, measles, chicken pox, like you said. You don't see that no more. So, I mean, they definitely work when it's been fucking, you know, however many decades of proven data to prove it. But like, if you like, yo, there's this new disease, man, it's 2 years old, here's a vaccine. No, I'm good.
But see, that's the crazy part, though, is that they did put all these vaccines. It did work and got us to believe in them so strongly and firmly. And so then they could do this shit, and here's a vaccine, and really rally behind that vaccine and be like, yes, yeah, we need that.
If you look at the patent, and then you look at the Epstein files, and you look at the dates and times, the vaccine was damn near created before the virus, which makes no sense. But like, they knew the answer to the problem before the problem was a problem, for lack of a better way to put it. You know what I'm saying? And then when the problem became a problem, all they had to do was wait long enough for it to be a big enough problem, and then they go here.
Mm-hmm.
And then anybody who don't want to do it, guess what? You can't go to work. You can't go to this place. You can't get an airplane ticket. You can't do that. You can't do this until you do go get that shot. You feel me? Like it's like you stuck between a rock and a hard place, man. And
what's so crazy too is, so you said the vaccine was created basically before the virus even. So they had it the whole time, and think about for how many months did they have us?
They're just sitting on it.
We're working diligently on this vaccine. We promise we're gonna get it to you guys soon, and blah 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 blah.
Worst thing about it
is, here's the vaccine. I'm so great, believe in me.
Worst thing about it is Jeffrey Epstein is one of the biggest pieces of shit ever lived. But if it wasn't for these files, bro, we wouldn't know half this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Not even. We would know less than half. And there'd be no correlation, no way to prove a lot of this shit. So, man, dude, I don't know, bro. Times is weird as fuck. That's all I can say. Times is weird as fuck, bro. Shit's getting weird. Pardon Infinity. Shout out to whoever that dude is. I can't think of his TikTok or his Instagram name, but I know you've seen him. Shit's getting weird. Pardon Infinity. You know what I'm talking about?
Black dude. I don't think so, nah.
Bro, that dude's hilarious as hell, man. I don't know his name on Instagram, but he be on Instagram, bro. He cracked me up. Shit's getting weird. Pardon Infinity. And then he just tell a story about some weird shit that someone does. Bro, he funny as hell. Yeah, dude's funny as hell. But yeah, man. Stay safe out there. Stay aware. Stay awake.
Everybody, yeah.
Keep y'all heads on swivels, man. Shit's weird.
Yeah.
Shit's weird. Keep rocking with Posty. Snakes and Coffee every Monday.
Yeah.
We got Tinfoil Fitted every Thursday, obviously. And then Reptile X-Files coming soon, man. So y'all make sure to hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Ring the notification bell if you didn't already. You know what I'm saying? And hit all. Make it say all. And that way you can be aware every time a homie go live, man. And you be in the building.
Can't wait to get the first episode of Reptile X-Files done and underway and posted.
Hell yeah. I'm pumped.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a good move.
Didn't have Snakes and Coffee. You guys missed it this week because it's my daughter's birthday.
Hell yeah.
So we had dope ass day. We went horseback riding, celebrated.
That's fire.
This coming Monday, I am, as of right now, planning on having Snakes and Coffee, but I might not, because that just might be the day and time that I get all this lovely stuff behind me, moved to the new place, because it's the last thing to go. I'm literally only here just right now to do the show.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's not the only reason, but
no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's dope, man. Best of luck to you, bro. I wish I was closer so I could help you out, but you know.
Oh, no worries.
Hell yeah. Keep grinding, bro.
It's gonna be cool.
Hell yeah. And y'all make sure to support the homie, man. Get behind him. Pause. Make sure you tap in now.
Who you are. You can get in front of me, but not behind me.
Make sure you tapped in now so you can say you was shooting with him in the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? Before he became, you know, an NBA star. You feel me? Hell yeah, this shit was dope, man. Shout out to all y'all for tapping in too. Hashtag replay gang, man. If you just tapping in on the replay gang, you feel me? Make sure you put that in the comments, interact with YouTube, and do all the things, man. Salute to all y'all.
Y'all make sure you're going over to the homie Wiz channel and following him too. And come back Saturday night and catch us for another episode of Sophisticated.
Oh yeah.
No ignorance over there. We just keep it
none, bro.
Professional.
We wear bow ties and shit on that show, man. You feel me? Psych. We be crazy over there, man. Good place to kind of hang out and let loose. So make sure y'all tap in there. Hey, first basketball game for young Parker. Let's go, man.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Let's go, young Parker. That's awesome, man.
Have so much fun.
Bro, shout out to the young homie Parker, man. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Miss Mitzi. Appreciate you, Bosa, G-Paw, Brave, Jordan.
Happening.
Everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Catch y'all next week. We're gonna be talking about John Titter.
Yeah. Teeter.
That for some reason reminds me of the Terminator. Just the name reminds me of the Terminator. Instantly.
True.
Then you get into the story and stuff behind it, and you're just like, oh.
There's a little truth in all fiction.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Y'all be easy.
Till then, peace.